one of NASCAR's oldest race teams and most prestigious. Here's Austin Dillon's 2019 Dow Chemical RCR 50th Anniversary Chevrolet Camaro. Howdy folks, it's Diecastbuffet here again, and welcome back to another NASCAR Diecast review. Today's car is a 2019 Austin Dillon, yes, Austin Dillon Dow Chemical RCR 50th Anniversary Chevrolet Camaro, and let me tell you, this thing has so much gold on it. Holy cow, man. I mean, look at the card back here. The reflection on this thing. I mean, just look at that much. Just reflection. Absolutely beautiful, and the car itself is as well. I mean, just look at that beautiful kind of bronzish gold. It'll look so much better out in the package, and this is from White 5, so I know guys, I know that we've already reviewed the Chase Elliott's, we've already reviewed you know, the Newman and the Johnson, because we got those in the Gold Series back in the summer. We reviewed the Ben Rhodes, the Martin. Today's car is going to be the Austin Dillon, and without further ado, let's go ahead and get this Camaro out of the package. Alright folks, brand new out of the package, and oh my goodness, look at the texture on this thing. Now, if you remember the Austin Dillon Bass Pro Shops 50th Anniversary Special we did, you got a kind of a sneak peek at what these cars would look like, and I gotta admit, man, this thing reminds me of like a very fine granite kind of powder almost. Not really a powder, but like just a fine kind of like natural material. Man, they did a beautiful job on the paintwork, and I guess Lionel Racing just likes Austin Dillon because they did a fantastic job on the Silver Secret Darlington throwback from last year. No question about it. So, before we jump into it, this is the car that was ran at the Daytona 500 for Richard Childress Racing. So you can see the box up here. Normally, I would be very adamant about not having that on the diecast, but I think for the sake of the diecast and you know, it running in the Daytona 500, I'm okay with them having the roof hatch because that is mandatory at the super speedways. Moving forward, so over here on the hood, you got Dow Chemical. I don't know about how this just, you know, just a red Dow logo on it. I gotta admit, it does look a little plain. I would like to see some more color or something. I don't know, it's got like a gold base, and you got like a black stripe that looks really good, like the number with the black outlining, and then most of it black with the red looks super good. I just feel like it's missing something around these Dow logos. I understand it's supposed to be just a straight up gold race car. I just feel like it's missing something. So we got Dow Chemical there. It's a little screwy. I mean, you can kind of see how it's kind of crooked, kind of like that. That's, you know, that's unfortunately what we get. You go over here onto the nose. You got the number 3 with some, I don't know. I guess that's just like a glare or something. It almost looks like chips, but I think it's, yeah, I think it's just a reflection right here on the nose right there. You can kind of see a line, but when you kind of look from this angle, it's completely gone. But when you get the glare on it, you can see it, and it's probably just some issues with the wrapping. And oh my god, what the heck? So apparently this is a raced version, and apparently someone brake checked the heck out of Austin Dillon. Or gave him a black eye, so to speak. I mean, my goodness. Look, as a custom diecast builder, I will admit, the headlight decals are the hardest decals to put on any NASCAR diecast for the Camaros. And, yeah, Little Wrangler 3 knows that for sure. I mean, look at that. That is just atrocious quality right there by Lionel. I understand how hard it is to put that decal on there, but guess what? When I go to put the decal on there and it turns out like that, I peel it off and I put another one on there. That's what I do because I believe in quality. I believe you give that diecast the best opportunity, you know, you can, and just doing that is just an embarrassment of quality control. So you got the RCR 50th logo there. You got Moog, Edelbrock, Sunoco. Over here on the side, you got NASCAR Heat Pro League. It's a little bit chipped up on that decal, I will admit. You got Mechanics Wear, 3M, NASCARheat.com. I like how they're actually putting some contingencies there with the NASCAR Heat stuff, but I do wish it was a little bit smaller because some of them, they really do stick out. I mean, it is just much wider and it just looks kind of goofy, but hey, let me tell you guys, They finally got this thing centered. Look, they finally got the number 3 centered. I mean, finally. We've seen the number 3 pushed all the way back, pushed forward, whatever. They finally got it in the middle. That's how it should be. So over here you have 2 little decals over there on the A pillar. I'm not really sure what those say. I think one of them's actually a JD Gibbs decal, which is really cool to see him run that. Bass Pro Shops there, Cessna, Liberty National, and of course they sponsor Daniel Hemrick, and it's crazy to think that Daniel Hemrick's actually not going to be returning to RCR next year. He only got 1 year, and you can just see all the imperfections and scratches. Terrible quality decal job Lionel has done. I mean, look at this. Those little lines there, those are like scratches and crinkles. I mean, look at the Simple Core decal there. I mean, it's just absolutely atrocious to think that past quality control. And what the heck is going on with the Realtree logo? Okay, so apparently he can't decide if he wants to be on the shark fin or the actual car itself. So that's nice. Freightliner, Lucas Oil, Sherwin-Williams, and Coca-Cola on the B post, and the B post is jumping up like a rocket. That's great. So the Dow Chemical decal has a big crease in it. That's great. American Ethanol. It's got some, I don't know, it just looks kind of weird. You got, I think that's the Richard Childress Foundation. American Ethanol, AAA. And this, in my opinion, is probably the best looking part of the car because it has a lot of the red and black kind of theme going to it, but it's also got enough gold to keep it together. But I guess someone decided to play with this car while they were making it because there's a big chip back here on the back end, and unfortunately that is Lionel quality at its finest. And you can even see kind of a hair over here on the left. That might have been from me, but who knows? I've seen hairs on 187 still in the package. So you got a hair right here. Oh my, what? Yep, that is definitely not for me. That is literally in the paint scheme. Oh my god, look at this. Yep, that is definitely a overseas hair. Wow, look at that right there on my nail. Wow. Unbelievable, guys. That's either a hair or a piece of string. I don't know, but what I do know is there's a crinkle or something. Okay, it's just going to peel off. Okay, that's cool. So we got that off somehow, some way. The Simbercourt decal is pretty messed up on this end. Realtree logo is looking a lot better, and you got the Austin Dillon with the Twitter bird there. You got, of course, Dow Chemical, AAA, American Ethanol, you know, all that good stuff. You know, the bad thing about choosing a gold-based paint or a black-based paint is because imperfections are absolutely under a microscope. And you can just see the imperfections here on this gold paint because that's a real paint job right there. They actually have to spray this on, then put the decals on. You can just see just all the little chips and scratches these things go through during building. But I gotta admit, man, my favorite thing about this entire car is probably the back end of it because how much red and stuff. But I'm so glad they finally got the number 3 on the Austin Dillon center. I mean, look at that. I can't tell you how many times I've seen the number 3 off center. Now, this one's a little too far forward compared to the other side. Like on this side, that's dead center. Like that looks really freaking good. I think this side's literally just a fraction too forward, like literally a fraction, like legit. But it looks so much better when the number is dead center. NASCAR Heat Pro League mechanics for a 3M Goodyear, and we'll go ahead and jump on the roof here, and you can just see, you know, you got the roof hatch there. It looks pretty cool. It does add a little character to the car, and it does tell the story that this car was actually at Daytona. You got the number 3 and the Dow Chemical logo there. And then you got over here on the back, it's Dow Chemical as well. You know, this is a diecast that I was not going to get originally, but I'm so glad I actually got the Bass Pro Shops one in the Gold Series because I was able to save a ton of money picking up that in only the Gold Series and getting both of the 50th anniversary RCR Camaros in the Authentics line. We can't properly end this video without reviewing the card itself. So you got this metallic gold card. I mean, this thing is way bigger than the other cards they've released. So this is a special print, and I really like this. So you got that metallic, you got like that metallic, shiny kind of gold kind of feel to it. I mean, this is a collector's piece right here. This is a collector's card. You got 1969 to 2019 50th anniversary RCR Austin Dillon number 3. Here is a good shot of the card, kind of away from it. You can kind of get a good look at it. Let me tell you, man, if you're an RCR fanatic, a Dale Earnhardt fan, you might want to get this. I know you might not be an Austin Dillon fan, but let me tell you, this is a really cool piece of merchandise and definitely some heritage to it. So we'll go ahead and look at the back end of it, and it says Richard Childress Racing celebrates 50th anniversary at Daytona. Founded in 1969 by Hall of Fame owner Richard Childress, Richard Childress Racing has accumulated a total of 15 championships and more than 200 victories across NASCAR's top 3 series, and was the first team in NASCAR to win the championships across all 3 national series. In the 61st running of the Daytona 500 on February 17, 2019, reigning race winner Austin Dillon took the track in the special gold paint scheme designed to commemorate Richard Childress Racing's 50th anniversary. I gotta admit, man, if you really like Richard Childress Racing, if you like Austin Dillon, you like Chevrolet or just NASCAR history, this is a really cool ad to get. Not only do you get a collectible card to go with it, but you also get a beautiful gold die cast as well. With all that being said, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Let me know what y'all think about this die cast in the comment section below. Make sure to give the video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, please, and notification bell so you never miss any of my NASCAR Diecast reviews or NASCAR Draws Cup Series or any of that good stuff. With all that being said, hope you're having a great one. And Diecastbuffet, signing off.